Alright, we are back with the Rogue Trader. Jabez. No, I just didn't click on the right bit. It's a little bit telling me all about Adelbard. The mighty admin man. He's got his armor, his medals, his gun, his admin. Now, where are we? We're over here. Kinda wanna go there. We go here. Give it a scan. We burning resources. Well, I feel like this is basically tutorial section. Go chat to these dudes, find out who they are. Look, Captain, there's some commotion on the office deck. The Linen Navigator has left her quadrant and is currently in the wardroom. Uninated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Vex and I. Fuck's sake. Just gotta try and talk to an unknown randomer flying around in a ship. And this woman that I somewhat abducted after killing everybody she ever knew is now just wandering around my ship. I mean, talk about ungrateful. I wonder if it was possible to get one of the other two guys as my navigator in that place. Or if you always end up with this woman no matter what you choose. So that would be a little annoying, to be honest. Hello, crazy lady. Oh, that was a nice bow, though.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
I mean, that is the pompous answer. That's friendly. I mean, that's, again, friendly. But I'm a lord. A pompous lord. Knows how to manipulate people.
I was not aware that a navigator of my station required such permission. I shall henceforth be more astute in following the particular regulations of your ship. I shall burden you with my presence no longer.
See, now I just feel like a dick. But I'm supposed to be role-playing a dick, so I guess everything's fine. Probably. I leveled up. So I'll take that as a win. Characteristic. We're not very good with guns or weapons. Toughness, we're okay. Willpower, quite high. Maybe take Fellowship. Now then, commanding voice. Oh no, that does seem good actually. Go with commanding voice. Fellowship. Oh, now everybody else is leveled up. Weird, but okay. Now, crazy psycho lady. Perception and willpower are her things. She also a an officer here. Makes sense actually. She's the head of a house. Oh, I have Oblivion I like. And then willpower. I feel like willpower is her thing. Like that. Alright, space none. Ballistic skill, although agility? Well, we've already gone with ballistic skill. Let's double down on it. Oh. For a minute there, is it? All feet. What? They're the only. What? Oh, she doesn't have many options, does she? And then they're about to open fire. Soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Concentrated fire. Other crazy space witch, we just got a collection of them now. Yeah, I feel like Psyker stuff, surely. And then, go on, that'll do. You can tell I don't really know what I'm doing. Intelligence. Perception. Or willpower, we could willpower, but we'll take perception. Apparently that's recommended. You've already got Endure. Sworn enemy. Target gain. Hmm. With Josie bonus. Try that. Athletics is your dodge ability, right? Well, we've gone for athletics anyway. So if it's not, you're stuck with it now, mate. Here's to more suboptimal choices. How do I get out of here? just somewhere in my ship that I don't know. Yeah, to the Void Ship Bridge, please. I am a rogue trader, after all. And I wish to trade roguely. I want to stomp around like a pompous bitch. So that is what I am. So again, I feel like maybe in this initial system, let's say I've only just become the rogue trader, I'm still a little wary. So, and he's a master manipulator. That's how that was his infamy thing, or his extra perks, where he brought down a rival house. So you know, he's also a coward. Let's not forget. So he won't be bluster all the time in this first area, because he's still finding his feet. Once he establishes himself thoroughly as the rogue trader, even though he is the rogue trader, he's a rogue trader on a ship that's royally fucked in a system that doesn't belong to him. So he'll still play it a little cautious, but not with his own people anymore. Like, he's established himself as the rogue trader. See, Lord Captain, so he'll act like one to his own people. Oh, that's me. Go talk to the weirdos in that ship. First debut. Just pause it on this incident. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. Cliffs seems to be demanding an audit with you in person, I think. Yeah, so Wearson's voice. In any case, I want to warn you. Fucking hell. I just want to go and talk to the random ship. What kind of fucking... I am the rogue trader. You don't make demands of me. I'm gonna slap whoever this bitch is into the dirt. See, profit factor. We don't even know what that is. We've not even done the trading part of the rogue trader. We're still technically in the prequel zone. I mean, we're not, but we are, kind of thing. I don't know how much this game expands and how far it goes. Like, you know, the first bit was just us in the ship, where we learnt the basics of interactions and combat and all that sort of stuff. Now we're learning how to do the ship and stuff. Once we're done here, I think it'll properly open up. Fucking hell, though. I just want to fly my ship towards the other ship. Aboard. The everyday sound of the bridge was raising anger at Aboard's voice the last fall. This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. Right. Of real event, the young woman standing before her Aboard strives with all her might to not quail under the onslaught of her superior's anger. She falters but managed to look him in the eye and say, I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant, you may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display belligerence towards a higher ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant of real event requested permission to speak. He falls silent and then adds rashly, on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. I will not tolerate this kind of conduct on my ship. Adelbard assigned Lieutenant an appropriate punishment. Lieutenant, you have 1 minute to state your business. Yes, Lord Captain, listen to my report and punish me as you wish, but all that matters is that you hear me out. There's a pleading note entering her voice. But I cannot wait. Any minute now, the assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks and orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. I'm convinced that this step is unwarranted. The crisis itself is provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Vince is almost trembling with tension as she delivers her speech, her face extremely pale. Adelbard, no hurry to intervene, lets out a sceptical huff. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of the Sensual Wurserain, meaning what's happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. She reels off her last words as though she knows them by heart. She has clearly preferred to say them for some time. Then she cast an anxious glance at Adelbard, then you. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship and no one has informed me. Adelbard, I would not deem it a problem worthy of a rogue trader's attention. The lower decks, as it so happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rules across the entire ship. A month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we were still battling rumours that the hero had survived his execution, is on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Adelbard scoffs. Needless to say, the rumours were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. Of real event, but on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. Even if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, he will quell the unrest. Adelbard, I try to think what problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I've already given you the means to resolve this problem. You simply need to use them. If I may, your lordship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. Yeah, where does Sensual Wurserain come into all this? I shall explain, Adelbard intoned grimly. I beg you to hurry. Time is running out. I will not hurry. Since my competence is under scrutiny, I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There's an established order to the way things are done on this ship. One of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It's Essential's role to ensure that. I've always handled internal problems myself, so, of course, when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. As long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valencius will find refuge on her ship. You're far too heavy-handed, Sensual Wurserain. Oh, it's him! Adelbard, that's his last name. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors, it has driven the people to the brink. Now there is a strike on the lower decks in Depot 4, to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force. Alright, what is Depot 4? One of the poorest sectors on the lower decks, home to clans of general labourers. They're not as valuable to the ship as the families who have served specialised systems for generations. They are easily a replaceable resource, one which is now, more besides giving succour to cultists, minions of the arch-enemy. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but at worst that means drunken fights and illegal brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past, done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. Another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to this sector. Located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has a knock-on effect to all the neighbouring sectors. Adelbard, what do you have to say to all this? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. Wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself? I have no objections. For my part, I urge the Lord Captain to go down to the loadouts, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You'll see that you're not lying or harboring heretics. That way you'll stop the uprising before it begins. Instead, the Seneschal was acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. Go down to the lower decks to deal with the problem personally. The matter is not worthy of the rogue trader's time. Leave the bridge and don't ever disturb me again. Well, the thing is, a rebellion is something I'd want to look into, but also not insult Adelbard. God preserve you, Lord Captain. I thank you for your support. I don't think that's what I agreed to. I'm surprised it... Buttering on the stuff... It's amorphic, but please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. That's fine. Oh shit, are we taking a team? Oh, we could have a team of 6, but we've only got 5 at the minute. Me, Adelbard, and the others. Sorry, are we killing people on our ship again? Well, I mean, this isn't where I saw this episode going, but away we go. Alright, press any key. Sorry, I forgot about that. Go to the site of the conflict with the Seneschal. I shall. Lower deck rebel.
One step at a time.
I forgot about the batshit insane voice acting. Hey, it's worth saying, take that scum. Look who it is. This is. Oh, we're gonna fucking kill them all. You can't just assault him like that. Misty wipes the sweat from his brow in a startling human gesture, and a telling one, a rare moment when he realizes his age and weariness is show through his armor like a veneer of self-assurance. The debts are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I really regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. The people dared to disrespect a senior officer. We would not have the chance to express such disrespect if we were not here. The situation had been dealt with by the relevant officers. It is the junior officer's worst failing. That's problems up the chain of command. I have never been able to abide it. I say it again, it was a mistake to come here on Lieutenant Vent's whims, Lord Captain. Admit that the lieutenant is by no means the worst material for an officer. But in the name of Tara, the girl is the same age as my eldest great-granddaughter. She still has the goal to tell me how to manage the lower decks and hunt down cultists. 20 years at least before she could be trusted to act without oversight. Let's keep moving. I mean, I am 100% we're going to kill them all. I think, like, you know, I'm a fucking high lord, or, well, sorry, I was a lord on my respective planet. Adelbard is now my second in command, effectively, and they've just fucking thrown what I presume is acid at him. I can't remember. I can't find where I am now. Over here, guys. Yeah, it's like, oh, so, wow, nobles here to see us. Yeah, I'm here. I'm basically leading the executioner party. Alright, let's do this door then. It'd be quite annoying if none of the doors open. It's like my fucking ship, guys. That's a bigger compartment than I expected. Guys, come on.
There will be no peace
Guys, oh.
in my wake.
Oh, sorry, you're telling me my door opens? But not right, okay. Well, I don't know what the deal is there then. Clearly it's supposed to open and close. I know, you hate it here out of border.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Yes, yes, I know. Your batshit insane voice acting is starting to get on my nerves now. Okay, well. At the end of a heated discussion reverberating through the ship's bays, it did prevented the ship's forces barring the path of a heavily built assault officer. When their expression turned, standoff has dragged on for some time already and has now reached boiling point. I have my orders to put an end to the unrest and purge this sector. You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here. That might express permission. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Hadabard musters in crappy approval. But clarify whether he means Lieutenant Vent, the officer leaning over it, or both. Your Lordship, noticing you, the 2 junior officers snap to attention and salute their subordinates. Casted some locals who threw shit at us. We're not happy about it. People are getting desperate, clearly. They saw the assault unit and decided to have nothing less to lose. I mean, I apologise, Lord Captain. It is outrageous. I'm sure the people didn't recognise you. Wouldn't have occurred otherwise. We'll deal with them once the current situation is solved. Is that all you have to say? Are you sure you're worthy to officer rank, Lieutenant Vent? Pale slightly, but straight into the close. Forgive me, Lord Captain. I'll take steps to ensure such a thing does not happen again. What's the situation? Lock down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the Citroen under control as far as resources allow. You know what? Yeah, I give the assault unit permission to open fire. We'll crush the sleeves of insurrection with full force. And it was worth leaving the bridge for this. You could have issued the order from there. Her eyes are wide with fear, but her lips are clamped into a firm line. To mow down everyone in Depot 4, you'll have to start with me. Vent, stop, this is treason. Sorry, I've let everybody down. It's not clear who her words refer to. Adelbard, her comrades, and striking workers who are now doomed to die. Vent reaches forward and grabs the barrel of the soldier's weapon. Oh.
What an amusing attempt at defiance.
Emperor is with us!
I like that. That was on point for her. It was an amusing attempt at defiance, and now she's dead. Okay. I feel like... Yeah. Sack us to the front. And Adelbard, I came down here because you let your fucking lieutenant stomp in. Argenta, love, you're quite a... I'll do. Where am I? You let your bloody man stomp around. Well, woman, sorry. Stomp around. And then get pissy with me for basically just confirming your orders. Voice of command. Sod it. Let's see what she can do. Oh, yes! Kill them all.
Isn't this a job for the Sir? Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Nicely done. You can have your books back after this. The game's struggling a bit today, innit? It doesn't like the combat. Oh, I seized the initiative. That wasn't actually my go. Fire grenade. Do you want to just do the same again, but over here?
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed. Face the navigator's might.
There you go. I think that pretty much sorts it all out, really, doesn't it?
That is foolishness.
A tactically sound approach.
Oh, is it? Suddenly it's technically sound, Adelbard. Yeah, mutinous shit.
At your beck and call.
Nope, right, okay.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
We did sort of shoot one of our own in the back as well. She is coming on all future missions. If I could only pick one psyker, By God, the Navigator is the one that I'm picking.
Guided by faith! Each strike is a prayer.
Why is the game stuttering so today?
What is this foreboding?
It's the foreboding of you being replaced on future missions, love.
Will do.
And look, you don't even kill one.
You don't frighten me.
It's a complete bedlam, Lord. Oh, who was having a bitch? Wow. Chemical weapons, shock basins, collect all. She got any good loot on her? Yeah. An auto gun. Bit scrappy for my taste, though, as an auto gun. So are we just gonna kill more?
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
My warp sight reveals something.
What's your warp sight revealed, love?
Genius triumphs!
Old woman, did we kill an old woman? Not fundamentally opposed to the idea of having killed an old woman, of course.
Curiosity sings in my veins!
Right, you can't get out that way. I do like the Sencho was like, what was the point of coming down here if you were just going to kill them all like I was going to? It's like, well, I needed to see it for myself. I needed everybody to see me dispensing justice. Also, I'm pretty sure we killed someone that he's somewhat fond of, but before we get rabble. Adabard. Stopping unexpectedly Adabard imperiously dismisses the unit to stand at distance and addresses your other companion saying, Master to discuss with Lord Ketin, please give us a moment. Adalbard, if this is mutiny, I'll have you shot too. Bard looks at you, and his last vestiges of restraint vanish. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You made a harsh but necessary decision, but before that, you danced to the tune of a panicking junior officer. You put your life at unnecessary risk in the midst of a potential uprising. Ratchet's triggered everything that followed. If you hadn't given Lieutenant Vent false hope and snatched it away again, she wouldn't have snapped. You had no business going anywhere near the lower decks. How you see your future at the helm of Von Valancius Protectorate? Right, so, do not speak to your Lord Captain in that tone, or let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen, your actions practically guaranteed it would. I mean, you know, let's fuck with him. I'd have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever set one slippery foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. So matters were left to myself and the junior officers while she dedicated herself to a grand design for the Protectorate. A true strategist and rogue trader ought. Yeah, maybe if Theodora had spent more time on this, she wouldn't be dead. Adabard looks at you, stunned, and exhales loudly, then he nods clearly. I commend your decisiveness, but I am uncomfortable with introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis. And Adabard stares straight at attention. I lost my temper, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself. You better fucking explain yourself, because I'll have you shot, Adalbard. Nobody's safe from me. Prosperity of the Von Valancius Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. It left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. The most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of a true greatness. Rogue traders did not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. It creates order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known, and I come here for a long line of officers. I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concern she had no time for. She would go off on her flagship for long periods, distant frontiers, scouting voyages, and the advancements of the entire Protectorate rested on my shoulders. And suddenly, everything that had been built over the years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. And the senior officers betrayed us all, the rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planet. This, honestly, without fear of appearing weak, all this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. Duty bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. To do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to requirements. Fucking hell. No, we're not that harsh. He's very important. Like, we can't afford to make an enemy of him. And don't be that blunt. You and I have new decisions to make. Yes, Lord Captain. For a moment's silence, he adds, looking at you with interest. Though is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership, I shall remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. And now, please, let us leave the lower decks. If the rogue trader desires to stretch his legs, there are far more suitable places. Yeah, let's go. Let's leave. Me and you together out of board.
They will see.
I just wanted to go and talk to the other ship.
Oh, yes.
Now I've had to execute several people.
We'll see.
But I think we found a good mid-ground there. Again, I was going to say, oh yes, well I was saying only at the start of the video, oh, we'll be very pompous and strict with them in this ship because I'm the new king, you know, I'm a high lord, not a high lord, a lord. There's a difference between a high lord and a lord. I was a lord, so I was very pompous, and now it's my ship and everything's fine, but everything wasn't fine. So, knowing that, he would still be pompous, but also sly and subtle. Like, ah yes, I am in charge now. But you and me together, my friend, we can make things better. It's a lot for him. Now, this is me analysing his character, not from the position of my character. It's a lot for the poor lad. He's lost somebody he looks up to and admires. The young lieutenant there, he also just lost, who he seemed to be fond of, in an almost fatherly way to a degree. Yeah, it's a lot. But my character does not care. It'd be nice to keep someone on side, though. Right, this ship. Go to the ship. If there's any more bloody insurrections. Rest alive, and Master Helm's remember addresses you. What we have here, Lord Captain, is not very notable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. Here is quiet. It's like it's huddled up there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more a scrap heap ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. You're registering critical damage to the hull, depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there is an incoming transmission now too. Continue. Hear us, the Vox transmission hisses and abruptly cuts out. Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Roar protects. Captain, I am told that our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of this vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field in the Rakaphilia colony, refusing help, which, to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Establish communications. Identify yourselves. Not tell. Tell him. We are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel, do you copy? We are a private chant vessel. Merchant vessel, of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Damage report on the unknown vessel. Multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Beacon air. Bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Gave them a thrashing. So I saw that they barely managed to limp away. Why can't we identify you, Thunderfang? Why? I don't know. What if? Certainly not. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage prevents the correct identification. We assure you, merchant vessel Thunderfang does not require aid. What happened? Words and emotions subject bitterly in all ways. Hiss is furiously demanding that the others shut up. You managed to make out little from all this noise. Just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue and open fire. Miracle we could get away and protect, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Got a tail, bombed everything. The forts are. All forts are left without help. We never got to them. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain what your business is here. This time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done? Idiots, it's too late now. The Vox channel is a game filled with angry whispering of several voices. You copy? We are from the Fellowship of the Void. We do not come here to loot. Just to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt. Least we had our Chronos cleansed. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of goods. It's you're a warlord captain the Fellowship of the Void, the disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Chronos Expanse consider themselves above regular heretics, solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. But up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake scum loose in the decks. They certainly deserve it. High Factorium Janris Danrock. I'd waste destroying the vessel if I were you, although the moral aspects of their lives do cause some awkward questions. Fellowship of the Void remain a major supplier of goods to the local market. You'll find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. Commercial exchange. Ooh. Does the rogue trader wish to buy or sell? Get a profit factor of 12. What are they selling? Be good. Got a power mall. Oh, let's buy all the shit. Oh, we have to. Oh, I see. So we can't just buy everything they've got. We're only allowed a flamer, which I think Sister Argenta should have. Yeah. Yeah, I want the flamer. I mean, what have we got like a billion of that we're never going to use? Did we just sell all 12? I think we just sold all 12, did we? That was a little important. Oh, we've got the axes, though. Right. What exactly am I doing here? Alright, split. Split. Sell 5. Is that selling? Did I sell? Do I have to drag across to sell? New cargo has been created. What? What's going on here? Okay, let's buy that. I don't understand. Oh, do we also... Oh, we have... They require... What? Miscellaneous. What have we got for miscellaneous? This is a weird system. So this is just crap we find along the way. Tell you what, you can have heretic trophies. And then you can have jewelry, miscellaneous. Right, but like, what about? Oh, I see. So we're not selling them; we're transferring them. I get. Right. Okay. Right. That I get it. I'm with it. Drag that one over there. Why not back to reputation? Maybe not fuel. Trade that. Now we're at the next level of reputation. So this opens up to us. So we've got a special autogun, a power more, which I really do kind of want. I'm just using a shitty sword. I want this. I want them all. What else can we sell to them? We'll leave it at that for now. I think. I don't know. Let's just leave it at that. But I had a lot of fun there, guys. That's Thunderfang. Not hull integrity. Inventory. Right, so. I would have... Oh, okay. Guns. Weapons, sorry. I am having that. I am having the shit out of that. Shock baton. Yeah. Yeah, what about armor? I mean, I don't really want tactical goggles, although we're never going to wear a hat, so tactical goggles it is. Gas grenades, fine. They're just quest items. This is just random shite. Although we could melt a charge. Yeah, so I think we're good. I do kind of want to give my guy a better gun. No, we've got one. The Corrupted Infernal pistol, we're just not there yet. Next over. Do you ever really use the shotgun though? He's either using the sword in close combat or... I mean, I love the shotgun, don't get me wrong, but... Or rather, I love shotguns in games, but I just feel like it's not for him. 8 to 10 damage. 6 to 11. Oh, flak armor then. Yeah. That's changed nothing in terms of your aesthetic there. Awesome. How's that one do? Oh, yeah. Because they don't like a word anyway. I don't think he really needs much. Like, I don't feel the need to switch out. Again, the shotgun. It was the shotgun I was going to switch. I'll think about it. Anyway. Enjoy your flamer. It's what a Sister of Battle would want. For a secondary weapon, we could give her an axe. Or the shock baton. It's not very sistery though. You can have it. Oh wow, you're in crap armor. And Staff of Horus Orcelio. Oh, she's basically got that already. She's got an auto pistol as her backup weapon. May as well give her this Ripper auto pistol then. I mean, if we decoy her. Oh, it does change what she's wearing. Okay. It looks a bit ugly, but needs must. We'll have that as well. Get yourself an auto gun. Let's face it, you're not going to be involved much anymore anyway. Ooh, interesting. She could have the Corrupted Inferno. Are you a heretic? She must be. How do we find that out? Oh well. Right. Okay, so the prison planet next. In scan. Most expansive vast region of space where you will travel between different star systems. Unique events that can occur. By steering your flagship towards them, you can explore the planets, study anomalies, and interact with other ships to switch them out. Got it. Oh, I've got an extra party member because of where I chose to go. Last time, well, sorry, in my personal playthrough, I only had these 4. Did that first, got my 5th. Press any key. And we're down. Alright, and that's a part right there. Shorter video, much shorter video. One day I'll get some sort of standardized system going on this shit. But today is not that day. We've had some fun though, learned some stuff about some people. I didn't end up doing a quest, which was interesting, but we've done some trading, we've learned how to trade. And we killed some people on our ship, which I felt was very important. Let's see you on the next one. Bye.